Hello, everybody. Finally, another practice match on Backgammon Galaxy. Recently, I've been quite busy shipping books and replying to emails, but now I will practice more again and play more and prepare for the Team World Championship in Stockholm. So if you have a copy already, then and you have something to say about it, some comments, or maybe you found a typo, please go to the website, press the contact button, and fill out the form, and just tell me what you think, what I can do better, what you like, what you don't like, whatever the message is. Any feedback is welcome. But now let's play some backgammon. As always, if you like the content, please press the corresponding button and subscribe to the channel. Here we go against the player from Croatia. So standard opening. Okay, hit and split, certainly correct. So now I have the choice of whether to make the point or to hit lose. Feels a bit passive not to hit, but on the other hand, his sixes are good anyway. So this is actually an I don't know spot. Could be in the book. This time I will decide to just make the point, but I'm not quite sure. Difficult for me. So now, same problem. Got the very strong board, but he will attack me anyway. So this looks awfully risky. I think, again, I decline. I think he should cube no matter what. But yeah, I'm glad that I'm not getting cubed here. So 6-5. Yeah, he probably has to hit me. So with a 5, I'm back in the game, and let's see. So we will get into a mutual holding game. I'm still at a disadvantage, but I was in a much worse position. I think he missed the cube there. And as I said, I'm curious about the hitting place. I cannot hit here. I mean, that's just too much with all the blots. I think I should just try to build my board and try to hit something later. Yeah. So now, of course, I want to build my board as quickly as possible because he's got many blots and it'll be difficult to cover everything. Okay, now I would hit for sure if I can. But how am I supposed to play the 3? That's a difficult one. It's got a 5-point board. So maybe I'm not hitting actually. 5-point board, this is just too many blots. No matter how I play it, any hit is devastating for me. So shall I play something like this? Again, I'm not sure, but this looks so risky. Problem was that I didn't have a good 3. And yeah, I thought I will get better opportunities maybe to hit something, but maybe not, of course. But these hits with many blots when the opponent has a 5-point board, I don't know. So many interesting hitting plays actually here. So curious. I didn't hit in any of the 3 occasions. We'll see whether that was correct. So 4, I play here. I think I want to make the 3-point next. So probably he's got to play 13-6. And yes, now I finally will hit and hope for the best. That wasn't the best. Okay, now this is a clear pass. Too many gammons. Way down in the race. So maybe this, or maybe even this looks attractive too. Gets the back checkers moving, creates more contact. I think I like it better, but I'm not sure. Okay, hit is clear. Yes, he should hit back. Yeah. Clear advantage for me. But since he will be anchoring, probably position is just not volatile enough to consider cubing here. Double sixes, 1, 2, 3, no sixes on the back end, so I'll just hit, I guess. I want to have the prime, so this should be the play. Interesting. Probably he should just make the 20 anchor and play 13-11. I think that's what I would do in his shoes. I mean, making the 4-point is also attractive. Yeah, but the problem here is, I mean, that was a bad roll, by the way, that he has 2 checkers behind that prime. Yeah, but 4-point is also very strong, so interesting choice for him, certainly. Now he's gonna make the 5-point. And this time I will hit, of course. Nothing much to do. So I guess he will just play all the way with that checker. All the way to the 5, it seems. Yep. Okay, another checker that I got home. Double sixes. Will attack me, of course. Yeah. Just have to rely on the defensive value of my prime. 5 hits. Yeah, hit and split. So now, interesting choice. He could have thought about cubing, but I think my defensive prime is just too strong, and many accidents can happen here. I don't think this is a cube for me either. Now I'm in trouble. Now I really am in trouble. Again, he should have thought about a cube, I think. I mean, that would have been not an easy take, for sure. So I think he missed another cube here. At least that's how I see it. Double aces, good shot for him. So again in trouble here. And again, I need to come in. This time I didn't, and I think this time it's a clear pass again. I mean, this time I would have definitely passed. Too many gammons that I lose if he manages to close out, but maybe he's playing for the gammon. But what is surprising for me and what I don't recommend is not to at least pause and think about a cube. Or maybe it was crystal clear to him, or did that just super fast. So I will make a crossover against the gammon in case he closes me out. That's why I played 7 to 6. So at least he cannot hit me. And now, I mean, he will cube and I should pass. I mean, now I'm happy if he continues. I still cannot take being down 16 pips, so. And a little bit of gammon threat. Five one. That looks weird. I didn't look for alternatives for him, but usually you don't hit on the ace in these spots. Okay, double fives. That has to be a good number. Question is, how do I play it? I mean, I can play super stiff. I can play like this with at least, I mean, this is all also 8 numbers. Is that? I mean, I will certainly get that checker to safety. Maybe I should just make an inside point to get something going here. And he's got a blot. But that looks also awful with the stripped point. So maybe I will just play this. Yeah. Okay, I will try this. I'm not sure. Well, I don't know if it was correct, but certainly was rewarded by my next roll. One, no reason to leave anything. I mean, maybe I could have let. I now I see it 39.65, so I take that back. Okay, now I can play this. The argument that he's not too happy to give up his bar point. I mean, this does some unstacking, but he's always happy to hit from the 24. So he's got 2 blots, so I feel entitled to play a bit riskier, a bit more risky. Okay, 20 pips. Some market losers, not too many. Though, I mean, I can attack, I can clear the point. Looks a little bit weak still because of his goalkeeper and my bad distribution. So I will take another roll and rather cube when my distribution is better. Now, my racing lead not completely gone, but has significantly diminished. On the other hand, I'm flexible. I can attack that lone back checker. His front structure is not great, so now I will cube. He cannot roll a 6. I mean, that back checker may get into trouble. Six, 4, that's not great at all. I think I have to play it like this. Even if he hits with the ace, he is behind my prime. I can also hit, but that leaves blots all over the place. I mean, how does that look like? Aces to 5, to 3. I think that's an overplay. Play it like this. If he doesn't roll a 6, then yeah, he has to waste some pips inside his home board. Again, same concept. He could get into trouble now. As you can see now, he's got to break his board. Perfect number for me, great shot. And some gammon chances. 1, 2, 3, and the last one in. Okay, keeps the closed board, nice. Don't want to roll, I want to roll small, yep. Now I have to break the 6 point, of course, small again, yes. So chances are getting better to win a gammon here. Take a checker off. 2 off. Looks very promising. Okay. Yeah. So just need to roll something decent here, and I'm a big favorite to win a gammon. That was decent. And that was enough. Yeah, I really want to make this point. He's got the prime, so I should step up, I think. I mean, he's got not a real prime, but the bar point. Prime in the making. There are not many options for him here. That looks weird keeping the midpoint here. I wouldn't have done that because 3 checkers on the deuce looks awful, to be honest. I guess he can split and put 3 checkers on the 4 point now. Yes, that's what he does. And I really would like to attack now, to be honest. And just playing 13-7 looks really weak. So then what will he do? Anchor or escape? On the other hand, this looks also not like a strong blitz with not enough checkers in the zone. Don't like it too much either. So if he runs out, I can prime the lone back checker. But it really feels like I should take the initiative here. So I will do the hitting play. Didn't work out, but even cubes me now. I don't even think it's a cube because of his bad structure. But of course he's thinking now, trailing in the match, and he cubes. Take is super easy. Nothing much to say about it, even at that score. The anchor, so I don't lose too many gammons. So, and he will have a hard time bringing this home, even after double deuces. Four, 3, okay, step out and make the strong board. And yeah, he's really got timing problems. 6 has to be to the 14. Yeah, so 3s are good. Aces, okay, so of course I hit. Now the question is 13-7 seems a bit too risky, too many shots. I think that's fine to play like this. Okay, double aces. So you want to make the 5. So what can I do? I can play like this. Doesn't roll a 6. I'm in really good shape. If he rolls a 6, it's still a long way for him. That looks interesting. What else can I do? So I want to have my 5 point for sure. So I will just make it. Maybe I'm overlooking something here. But yeah, that's what I thought. Even if you rolled something like a 6-5, still got many returns from the bar. Like ace 6, for example. And now it's really looking good. 1, 2, certainly. Do I want to hang back there? Not really, but I also want to have material for the prime. So maybe something like this. Yeah. Okay. Trying to build the prime just in case. Okay, this one goes out. Now I've got the prime, and I since maybe I followed the wrong game plan here. Actually, I want to have builders also. So this looks weird to make the prime and open it again. So maybe I just somehow lost track on how to play this, but he's dancing a lot. So I really want to have my builders here and just make the inside points. Win a gammon. Question is, should I hit lose and take some risks here? I mean, I'm leading in the match, owning the cube. Why give him any chance to get back into this game? Can just continue to play on for the gammon at minimum risk. And yeah. So, but that was weird how I played it in the end. I don't know if I made some technical mistakes there. Just focused on the prime, and then I noticed, oh, actually I want to make the inside points. So he shouldn't leave any blots. Just hope to get doubled out at some point. Okay, there's the third checker again, greatly increasing my gammon chances. Okay, just taking checkers off. Actually, I'm not in a rush to clear my 6 point because, yeah, as you can see, I mean, it's right now, it's still like part of a prime. So now, how do I play this? The 5? No. Just don't leave any, don't volunteer anything. Not too many gammons left here, but how am I supposed to lose this? Highly unlikely. So we'll just try to win the gammon still. But yeah, that's basically it. He will get this home. And I will just cube here just to get it over with. Maybe I could have cubed before the 5-4, don't know. For one, feels like, I mean, he's made a priming point and I want to get an anchor at the edge of the prime, which of course doesn't work out, as you can see. Yeah, I'm not afraid of losing a gammon. Maybe I should have made the anchor, but I felt like a bit too passive. Yeah, but yeah, in hindsight, maybe I simply should have done that. Just like when gammon losses don't really matter, you have more freedom to be a bit more aggressive. So now the race is about even. So of course, feels weird to sacrifice so many racing chances by hitting. On the other hand, he's got a blot, I got the stronger board, he may dance. And as I said, not really afraid of losing a gammon. I think I will cover with the ace. Why should I leave a blot? Now I'm ahead in the race, so my plan is very simple. Keep with my checkers. But Here they are back. I will play flexible because of his homeboard plot. Question is how flexible can I play, but this looks good. I mean, the argument was simply, if he hits an indirect, I get so many returns. Unfortunately, he managed to escape. Five one, race is too close to leave him anything, I think. Okay, good roll for him. I guess he should make the 10. Since the race is really close, and 10 point gives him some blocking, blocks my sixes. Now he's ahead in the race again by a significant margin. So yeah, anyhow, there's no other play than just breaking it. And since I'm down by 10 pips, I will just stay and hope he rolled a couple of threes. Of course, not coming as a doublet. Now my racing chances have improved, of course, especially since he still has more crossovers than I do, but he solved that with the double deuces. So this is super close. Double deuces for me. Do I really want to have the gap on the 4 point? I don't think so. So I won't take the checker off. Okay, double threes. Where's the last? Probably here. Looks good now. Looked good. Still looks okay. Okay, something high. This is high enough. I don't know. We'll see. Nope. Okay, so we are post Crawford now. Got a free pass, which I will use here, of course. Not much talking about this. No, I don't have a free pass anymore. And he also could have waited. But doesn't matter. Queuing is fine, of course. Okay. So now I'm at Gamon safe. So I really have to be careful. Playing too risky, and he should blitz, of course, since he is at Gamon go. So maybe even the switch, or I think so, because of the second blot, he should just go for the all-out blitz. So make the ace, switch to the ace, and make the deuce, and just try to pick up that other checker, win a Gammon in the match. Okay, so that's good. He didn't do that, so didn't. So I feel like playing with only one blot makes sense. So this is 17 numbers. If I go to the 10, then it's 13, 15 numbers. Okay, this is difficult. I think I want to minimize numbers, hope for the best. Okay, so this doesn't get that checker to safety, so I certainly cannot play with two blots. I shouldn't. I guess then that's the play. Got lucky here. Race is about even, but of course with his two back checkers, it's got some problems now. Not leaving anything. Okay, there go his problems. Now he's a big favorite, and chances are that we get into a DMP. 15 pips, yeah. I still got my whatever, 15%, I don't know, winning chances here, so let's not despair just yet. Okay, crossovers, yeah, something, I don't know. But yeah. I need a big doublet and then, yeah, I'm still sizable underdog, but now, oh, now I'm really back into the game, even a favorite, so let's see if I can get this bear off home. Well, I was a favorite for 2 rolls or something. Not that it matters for play here. So I need double fives. If he misses, nope. So we get to DMP. At least we go the full distance. Always good for a video because sometimes it happens that you are starting a video and the match is over after one game. Happened last time, I think. Okay, good shot. Need to get to the edge of the prime. Distribute my checkers. So we'll make the prime. Another double deuces. Well, cannot do much. 6-1 is a bit awkward because of the ace. I don't think he should break his prime. Yeah, that seemed to be the only play. Cannot do much with 4-3 either. That was a good shot for him. Getting one checker out. And what can I do? Not much, I fear. So this 4 numbers. If I play the 5 here, and no, if I play like this, maybe fewer numbers. Don't know. Interesting question whether he should jump out. Okay, he doesn't. This one, I think is clear. Now he's gone, so I need to roll double sixes soon. Probably. Well, I don't need to roll them now. I think I'm gonna kill my sixes. so that I don't have to break my board with the 6. Yeah, race is still okay, so not hopeless here. Not hopeless at all, but we have seen that already now for 2 games. My last chance to win one of these races. Well, I'm trying. Favorite, yes. Bigger favorite. Not as big a favorite, but now it's Jin. Okay. So let's see the verdict. Interesting. So, of course, very happy. Actually, bit surprised. I didn't feel too comfortable with the match, but yeah, I take it. So let's do the deeper analysis. So this is the XG++ result. I mean, of course, very happy. You don't play a 1 every day, not even every week. So it was like how many games? 8 games. So it wasn't super short either. So yeah, super happy about that. So my blunder threshold is 40. So basically nothing terrible. The checker play and 1 cube decision, maybe a bigger mistake, but all in all, yeah, I think that was a good match. Yeah, let's maybe first game. I was thinking about all these hitting plays, so because yeah, it's now I feel really obliged to get most of them right, correct, since I wrote a book about it, and yeah, kind of embarrassing if you then get them wrong. So let's just have a look at the hitting plays here. So indeed, that was a bit. There was another one. Yeah, this one. This one is interesting. What convinced me not to hit here, I mean, that would have been the hitting play, is that he doesn't even have bad 6s from the bar. So if he rolls a 6 from the bar, which is a non-hit, then he can cover his own bar points. So there are basically no bad numbers. So I was in the end pretty confident that non-hitting is correct here. And yeah, I'm talking about that in, I don't know, what is it? Chapter 2, I guess, hitting loose in your home board. You shouldn't, or you really should be careful when even the 6s are playing well from the bar for your opponent with these loose hits. When you have a constructive alternative like I did here. Next hit, and that was not a bit more obvious, but it felt like with his strong board, that's just too risky. And again, even with the 6, he can hit loose on the ace. I was fully expecting to get cubed here, so I also felt more comfortable taking a cube in this position, but he didn't cube, which is a sizable mistake. He wins many gammons. The position is very volatile. If he hits something and I dance, then he will have lost his market by a lot. So that was a mistake. There was another hitting play, but that was, I think, super obvious when he had the 5-point board. I mean, that's just not the spot where you want to play with 2 blots and so many returns. You can see 3s, 4s, 5s, and 6s. So if he doesn't dance, then it looks really bad. But maybe interesting to note, this is actually the DMP play where you don't care about gammon losses, but when you care about gammon losses, you just cannot afford it. And certainly, had I played like this, he should have cubed. But okay, in the end, I didn't hit, and yeah, the cube was a obvious pass, very close to good. So in that game, I played a 0, so nothing much more to talk about. Game 2, again, a series of missed cubes. Here, I wasn't, I mean, I would have taken for sure, but again, his good numbers are diversified. So 6s jump out, 2s and 4s cover, only 5s are bad, and 2 5 and 1 5 are not that bad either. So again, many gammons, and yeah, I was happy that he didn't cube. Then now that the position got worse for him, of course, it's clear that he wouldn't cube. And now I was prepared to pass too many gammons and just too many good numbers. And of course, I was happy to get another free roll. And here again, this is like another cube that he missed. So I would have passed this too. So you can see all these mistakes accumulate to a lot of lost equity, which he could have avoided by just shipping the cube at the first opportunity. So that's, I mean, you know it, my mantra, when in doubt, double. This was one of these hits that you shouldn't do. I mean, it's much better to hit loose. So he played like this, to hit loose when the opponent is split to the bar. All that is also explained in the book. And a missed cube by me, so that's no, that's first a checker play mistake. Yeah, this one, that's actually the one that I saw immediately after I played 13-8. I could have played 6-5 because he's not eager to hit from his bar point and he has many blots, and I know that XG likes these plays. So then I should have cubed. I thought with the goalkeeper it wasn't good enough. But probably I should have paid more attention to his weakness, the blot on his ace point that makes it a cube then. And then, I mean, like it happened to my opponent, now there is a series of missed cubes, but they were all kind of borderline, so not a big deal. And now that I saw, I overlooked the play the last time, 13-9, 6-5, I made it. And then I overlooked 6-1, trying to get rid of the goalkeeper. So whatever I did, it was just wrong. Another missed cube. All could have been avoided, of course, if I had cubed the first time. I was thinking about it. Another one, and at least in the end, I found it. I mean, this one is easy to find because I think it's not so difficult. I'm down in the match, and now I'm threatening to attack his back checker. And there's also the additional problem for him that if he doesn't roll a 6 quickly, he will have to break his board or run from the bar point, or kind of unpleasant for him, these options, if he doesn't get that checker out. Yeah, so nothing much more in game 3. One again there. Yeah, this was weird. I mean, that looked weird to me. I wasn't thinking about it a lot, but he should have given up the midpoint here, so that would have been correct. Okay. Felt weird with the 3 checkers on the deuce. And the way he played it, it will be very difficult for him to make the inside points, the 5 and the 4, and with these gaps, just a really awkward position. Yeah, that was too early, the cube. By the way, another hitting play that was before in game 4. I wasn't sure. That looked just a little bit too harmless. I mean, the double hit I also didn't like too much because it didn't feel like a blitzing position to me. But yeah, this would have given him all options to anchor, run out. So I felt compelled to do something more aggressive. Yeah, that was that. In the end, I cubed when it wasn't. I mean, it was just didn't matter. But all the time it was a play on actually. The only time I could have gotten a cube in would have been much earlier. But was this a cube? Okay, before the double fours. Okay, it's right at the take pass borderline. That is why it's a small cube. But with these positions, you can make much bigger mistakes by cubing. So had he if he has 20% in this position, winning chances, it would have been a huge blunder. So, I mean, it's obvious that I can win some gammons. So even if this time I was wrong, in the long run, you make fewer mistakes when you don't double these and try to find the perfect spot here. I mean, it's just almost impossible for a human, at least for me, because the window is just so small. I think the Crawford and post-Crawford games, they were all rather boring. No big mistakes. So these were all easy. Of course, good for my PR. Yeah, I don't know. Game 7, some mistakes by... yeah, there was this interesting... Yeah, that one I mentioned. So you were at Gamon Go, just go for it. I mean, that sounds so silly, but yeah, it should be kind of obvious. I think that this play with black on the bar has to win many more gammons than just a quiet positional play. So yeah, that's why the mistake is so big. It wins even more games. It's better in all dimensions, but especially at Gamon Go, you just really are happy when you can switch and put your opponent on the bar against the 4-point board, especially when he has another blot. So yeah, I was happy that he didn't do that. Then what was this? Yeah, the double aces again. Correct would have been this. Okay, interesting. But yeah, stay split because I'm threatening a prime. I mean, the main idea is to stay split. Whatever you do with the other aces doesn't matter that much, but that simply creates more contact and should win some more gammons. Makes it less likely that I can save everything, or gives more numbers that hit in general. And I'm threatening to build sort of primes, so you also don't want to get stuck on the 23. If I can make the 8, that would be really bad for him. So that was, I think, the last mistake. So in this game, there was another one to come, but it was converting into a race quickly. Cannot offer you many mistakes by me in this one either. So yeah, that 6-1 that I said that was awkward for him, I would have played the same. So this is actually then like a mistake by me, because I thought he was correct to do this, but yeah, since it's DMP and gammon losses don't matter, he should have split there. Difficult to find. So glad that I didn't have that decision, because I think I would have gotten it wrong. And yeah, this one was also interesting. Do you jump out or not? Yeah, I mean, this is such a big gain if I cannot hit, and even if I hit, at least I cannot make an inside point at the same time. Yeah, I guess this I could have found. I don't know. I think this usually at DMP, this coming out, trying to get the position home plays are correct. But yeah, that's not such a big mistake. And then it became a pure race. And now I really think we can wrap it up here. So yeah, that was it. I'll try to produce some more content in the next weeks before the Team World Championship in Stockholm, because I want to prepare for that tournament anyway. So you certainly can expect some more stuff within a week or maybe earlier. So until then, take care. Bye bye.